morning, the long-awaited ceasefire between Israel and Hamas appears to be on shaky ground. Just hours ago, Palestinians in Gaza broke out in celebration at news of the brokered deal to end the violence and release hostages. But that was then, and this is now. As you look live at the Gaza Strip this morning, new uncertainty fills the air. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu now says his cabinet won't meet to greenlight the deal until Hamas backs down, claiming the group is creating a, quote, last-minute crisis. NewsNation's Alicia Nieves has the latest this morning. Alicia, any indication when we could see the Israeli government sign off on this deal and when hostages might be returned back home?
Yeah, good morning, Markie. To your point there a moment ago, the fragility of this deal cannot be understated, but also the milestone of this moment also cannot be understated, right? We're 160 plus days from when this war began, and now we are here with this potential end here, ceasefire likely to happen now. We know, of course, that the Israeli cabinet has to meet to formally vote on this, but this is the furthest that we have gotten to this part. We know with one senior U.S. official saying that if this can be agreed upon today, if the cabinet can vote on this, this could go into effect and we could see hostages released, to answer your question, as soon as this upcoming Sunday. A senior U.S. official also telling us that among the first to be released in what is going to be phase one of this agreement, it would be two Americans, Keith Siegel and Sagid Dekelchin. Now, as I mentioned, phase one, there are likely three phases to this deal. The first phase is going to last about 6 weeks. We're understanding that we will see likely 33 hostages released alongside 1,000 Palestinian prisoners. 600 aid trucks will enter Gaza daily, and the Israeli military will withdraw from populated areas and create a buffer zone along with the Gaza-Israel border. Now, the second and third phase, those are still a bit murky, as they will still need to be negotiated during the ceasefire of the initial stage. The second phase, though, as we understand it at this moment, likely going to remaining hostages be exchanged for more Palestinian prisoners, the IDF completely withdrawing from Gaza, effectively bringing an end to the war in that phase. And then the third phase, we're likely going to see the bodies of the dead hostages released to Israel and the start of the rebuilding in Gaza and the infrastructure there. As we understand it, the plan is for the U.S., Israel, Egypt, and Qatar to kind of oversee this implementation of this ceasefire agreement, monitor it, have regular meetings in Cairo to see that it is followed through. And then from there, the hope is that this does in fact end the 15-month-long war. It'll remain to be seen if peace is actually seen in the region. But at least for now, the bloodshed likely to be over once the cabinet does in fact vote.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.